How do you move forward with no contact when you are unsure if you will ever be able to reestablish contact with your ex? I'm coaching an amazing young lady in Rhode Island who is navigating that challenge. She made a lot of mistakes. She begged, she pleaded, she suffocated her ex, and he stopped responding to her, straight up ghosting her for weeks and months. And she reached out. And together we were exploring what no contact may look like for her and how she could then reconnect. And the reality of it is sometimes there's uncertainty, right? But it's not so much just about how you're going to be able to reconnect and the communication strategy around talking to your ex. It's also about changing, evolving, growing so that you can genuinely offer something new if and when you are able to reconnect with that person. And what I tried to help her understand is that if you're so focused on the end goal of reconnecting, talking, getting back together, this process becomes mechanical. It can very easily fall into manipulation or like a selfish approach where you're doing things because you want it for yourself. But if you're approaching this process as a process of learning and as a process of growth, then those things about when and how you're going to reconnect with your ex don't have the same importance. And more importantly, when you do reach out again, you're doing so from a different type of energy, with something genuinely new to offer, with new qualities. And your ex will sense that. That's been my experience in the field, because you can genuinely offer something new. So you're less than worried about proving that you've changed and focusing on each word and just being you, because you know you have changed. And sooner or later, they are going to have to see that, acknowledge that. And if they don't, it simply means that they're not the right person for you. And you will be a better person for having gone through that process of working on yourself, of healing, of learning, and of growth. That's what this process is all about. So, how do you do no contact if you're unsure if your ex will ever respond to you? Well, you approach no contact in the very same way, focusing on you, on what you can control, on having a clear plan to develop certain qualities that you know you need to develop in order to nurture healthy love with anybody. At the end of the day, we're not trying to trick or manipulate your ex. We want to be with someone who is willing to build a new relationship, someone who trusts us and someone who can also help us to continue to grow. And that's what the no contact mindset is all about. And that's how you should be approaching your process of no contact. In private coaching sessions, sometimes individuals come, they're ready, and we make a plan to reach out to their significant other. Clear. Other times, how to reach out and when to reach out to the ex isn't always so clear. It doesn't prevent us from establishing a plan and next steps. And as you move forward in this process, things become more clear because we are acting and then we're reflecting on where we're at, how we feel, what we've learned, and where this other person may be at. So I don't want you to stress, even if you've made a lot of mistakes and your ex has stopped reaching out or you're blocked. You still have to be thinking about moving forward, about learning and growth, and then doors will open for you. That's what I see. If this makes sense, please let me know in the comment section below. I encourage you to check out our podcast. Coach Alex and I have launched this podcast where we have an ongoing conversation about everything related to rebuilding healthy love after a separation or a breakup. I will put the link in the description below. Check it out and let me know your thoughts, and keep fighting the good fight.